StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between Neuro and Goomba on Ruins of Endion. Yes, I know I already cast a game between these two players just a couple of days ago, but I figured I'd bring them back because that other game was super epic. There's a link to it in the top right in case you missed it. Please go back and watch it because it was incredible. I will spoil something for you. It features battle cruisers. Okay. In the bottom left side of the map, we have the red Terran player. It is Goomba, representing end phase. The cool spinny logo here. Whee! Neuro throwing out the high friend. And in the bottom right side of the map, we have the blue Zerg player. It is Neuro, representing Exile 5. If you don't know about Neuro, he does have a YouTube channel of his own where he explains things from the Zerg perspective. He does incredible work. He's so patient and so happy and just such a joy to watch. I recommend checking him out for sure. All right, so hatch first, on the way for Neuro, as to be expected from this blue Zerg player. I really don't see him do much of anything else. Goomba's asking where those come from. I think he's... oh, that's a poop emoji. So this is new. If you're not familiar with this, you can actually do emojis inside chat in StarCraft 2. It includes like Marines, Hydralisks, Zealots, like a ton of units. A lot of funny stuff too. Goomba's trying to make it work. Not working for him. I don't think you have to enable it. Not sure what the problem is here, but regardless, Goomba, I'm going to assume based on this timing here, Reaper Expand it is. Reaper Expand. And what are we going to name this Reaper? Trying to think what some of the suggestions were. Dang it, I should make a list about this. There was Muhammad Ali. We already did that one. We did a Reapy McReaper face. Did that one too. Somebody suggested Crud. Crud. Was there a Phil? Hang on a second. I'll be right back. Okay, that was it. That was it. Hang on a second. Bring the game back. Okay, it was Dwayne the Reaper Johnson. All right, so we have the Reaper, heading on out across the map right now. He's been working out for 2 hours already this morning. He's feeling great. The endorphins are flowing. He feels totally swole. And he's ready to wreak havoc upon the Zerg entity known as Neuro. So here he goes, swinging around, hopping up the low ground, then hopping up onto the high ground here. There are some lings. They are not, however, on the creep, which means they will die very quickly. It's a lot of them, though, which makes microing a little bit more difficult, but already getting... doesn't he really not have a kill? Dwayne the Reaper Johnson, come on, man. You can do this thing. Does manage to... still no kills. Good micro here fight by Neuro, keeping those lings alive, which is not easy. Idiot charge, knocking stuff back, still no kills. Dwayne the Reaper Johnson, come on, man. You could do this thing. So many of those lings are very low on health. You can't wait until the queens have popped. You'll be dead by then. Okay, queen actually... oh, there's one there. Dang it. Dang it, Dwayne the Reaper Johnson. Come on, you could do this thing. All right, we're going to keep an eye on you. If you start taking shots again, we'll come back and figure you out. We will figure... oh, he's coming back in already. All right, be careful. You know there's a queen at the top of that ramp. I'm not sure that you can see it. No, you couldn't see it. KD8 charge. Bam, still 0. Dwayne. Dwayne. Your mother did not name you Dwayne to be a loser, Dwayne. You have to at least get one kill to live up to the awesome name that you were given. That's what she says. I named you Dwayne for a reason, young man. And that is not to become a Reaper when you grow up and then get killed by Zerglings. Do it. Dwayne. Dwayne the Reaper Johnson. Come on, man. You get some of these lings. They're off creep. They're very easy to kill. Come on, Goomba. Come on. KD8 charge would be useful here if you could do it. They don't have speed. Speed's not even on the way. Hellion assist. Hellion assist. Come on, Dwayne the Reaper Johnson. One kill. Yes, one kill for Dwayne the Reaper Johnson. The queens are coming up to try to deal with these things. He hops down the back way. The Hellions run as well. They do not die. His Hellion buddies came with the assist. And Dwayne the Reaper Johnson was able to get a single kill. So here comes some Hellions out of Goomba. Interesting play indeed here. Did not do that in the first game I cast between these two players, but perhaps he has similar plans past that point. I do not know. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. All right, Dwayne the Reaper Johnson. I believe in you, man. You have your one kill. These queens are your nemesis. That's a lot of queens from Neuro, but here comes what? Marine assists. All right, Marine assists. Hellbat transformation as the armory has completed. Pushing right on in, taking a lot of damage are these Hellbats. Trying to snipe him down. One queen dies. No transfuse available. Transfuse on that one, but it dies anyway. These Hellbats and Marines doing tons of work. So much work right now. Good micro. Oh, queen throws a transfuse and dies, but these three queens are still alive. I don't know How Neuro comes back from this thing, I really don't. Another queen gone. Another trying to transfuse each other, but it's just not enough. It's not enough to keep up from the sheer damage done by these Hellbats. 18 damage per spray. Reaper somehow, Dwayne, the Reaper Johnson, still has a single kill. Has not increased that at all. He's trying to kill this hatchery, which is not really his forte. Maybe he didn't eat his Wheaties this morning. He's not super smart. Still alive. Still alive, mind you. Another queen possibly going to fall. Resources lost right now. Keep forgetting. Yeah, definitely favoring the Terran player. Roaches coming up the backside, though. But Roaches against Hellbats. Surprisingly in favor of the Hellbats. Look at this. The Roach is getting pinned against the wall here and just getting absolutely burned alive. Look at those flaming Roach corpses. But picking up, boosting out, Reaper, don't get left behind, man. Don't do it. Banshee's mixed in here too. Goomba coming with the harassment. Doing tons of work. Reaper, no. Dwayne the Reaper Johnson, don't you die on me. Didn't die. Didn't die. Getting healed by a medevac. And they get the hatch. They get the hatchery. This Banshee with 4 total kills. Marine running around. Where are you? Reaper, did you die? Dwayne the Reaper Johnson, no. Dwayne the Reaper Johnson died in the engagement back there. He died. All right. He's gone. We will remember him forever in our hearts, though. Banshee trying to kill that queen and does manage to get it, which means the Banshee has free reign against the rest of these Roaches. Banshee doing amazing work. 7 kills already. Some more Hellions coming in. They should really transfer into Hellbats. They're just going to straight up die here. They're going to try to kill some drones, which is great. I mean, super fantastic. Goomba up 45 to 37 total workers. This harassment is some of the best I have seen ever on my channel. I cannot believe how effective this has been out of Goomba, but allowing Neuro to replant that 3rd base, that might be a mistake. Cloak available too. I gotta be watching this. Infestation Pit on the way for Neuro. That could swing the tide a little bit. So there's a Spore Crawler. Free drone kills. No, they turn around in time. Overseer now. Overseer and Queen should be enough to handle this thing. Run, Banshee with... You have 0 kills? Well, you're dead now. I suppose it was your buddy that had the more. What an emotional roller coaster that was. We watched Dwayne, the Reaper Johnson, get in there, get a kill. Did he ever get more than one? I don't think he did. He did land a lot of his DPS to killing this hatchery, though, which is fine. He took some shots to the face from Roaches. That's usually a death sentence to Reapers, but he survived that. It was just in the confusion down here. The healers weren't available. They did not prioritize Dwayne the Reaper Johnson, which makes sense because he's fighting Roaches. So trying to keep the Reaper healed when you're dealing with mass Roach is not the greatest way to go. All right, so let's take a look. Reset. 59 to 46 total workers in favor. Oh my heck, another Banshee attack on over here. Holy shamoly, trying to get free. Oh, there's a queen kill. 62 to 44 workers in favor of Goomba. Total supply is 97 to 64. Goomba looking good, looking good. 1,300 army value versus about 1,100 for Neuro. What does Neuro have? Roaches and queens, man. Roaches and queens, Hellbats, tanks, Hellions, Banshee, and that is a very quick hive. That is about a started sub 8-minute hive there. More Banshee harass attempting to do stuff. Coming out of Cloak, the queens are ready to kill it, and it will die. So there it goes. 20 drones killed in this game. 0 SCBs have died thus far. The aggression by Goomba has been absolutely nuts and pretty, I don't want to say unconventional, because we did used to see that a lot in Heart of the Swarm, but it's just usually Marine drops, usually Liberator harass out of Terran. So I think maybe that's what Neuro was expecting. It just didn't go out that way. So it's 3 base to 3 base. Goomba is fully established on that 3rd base. He has a nice little supply depot wall here. He's continuing to rock on out with tanks, with Hellbats, Hellions at the front door. Hellbat transformation, pretty good against rocks. We've seen this one before. Queens trying to defend as best they can, but these tanks set up, and that's it. That will be all she wrote for these queens, and they know it. They're running. They're running for their lives. Tanks setting up shop on the other side of this wall, helping to knock down the rocks. Probably going to do a scan, clear out these creep tumors next of all. Round 2 here. Likely going to be that, but Goomba's keeping the pressure going. He really wants to kill that 3rd base again for the 2nd time. He needs tank support, though. The Hellbats are good, but not when they're getting concave like this. Ah, Hydra's getting mixed in here, too. Hydra DPS very, very good, but tanks set up. They need to prioritize their targets here. Can they? All the Hydras are gone except for one. No, more Hydras coming on back down, forcing a retreat. Good against medevacs, too. That tank left behind. It looks like Goomba has not instituted the no tank left behind policies started by Emperor Mengsk. But I guess that makes sense because that guy sucked. That fourth command center on the way. Thor's mixed in here too. Ghosts coming up. Not as fast as we saw in the previous game. Not trying to spoil anything, but man, that was a lot of ghosts. A lot of ghosts. And once again, can't see the 3D portraits. Maybe that's why I never figured it out until now. Ghosts, 3D portraits, when you can see them, look like female ghosts, which is, I mean, it makes a lot of sense because Nova is a girl and she's awesome. But when they die, they sound like dudes. They always sound like dudes. Do they ever sound like women? Maybe they do and I'm not paying enough attention. Maybe I don't see enough ghosts in my cast. Although, I mean, they're great against Thor, so who knows? Goomba, probably going to land here considering he has SCB's long distance mining. Throwing down a changeling, which gets target fired by Thor's. Neuro is now supply blocked. Ah, these Vikings. This Viking pair doing a number on Neuro's supply. Supply blocked even harder now. Has not let Neuro give up at all to this point, or just, I mean, feel comfortable at all. APM right now is about 260 to 240 on average throughout this game. Hydra's doing work with +1 Carapace, which they share with everything else on the ground, so it makes sense to get Carapace when you have roaches, you have queens, you have lings. A drop on up here with a Thor drop. Thor drop getting rid. Oh, the Greater Spire falls. The Greater Spire is sniped down by the Thors. Goomba playing inspired Terran play right now. This is insane. 11 minutes in, that's your 4th base from Goomba. Knocking down the rocks finally is Neuro. He's probably going to put some units up here so that drops like that cannot happen as easily anymore. But, I mean, it's 4 base to 4 base. It's 67 to 57 total workers. Neuro switching it up. He gets rid of the Greater Spire, loses that, goes for the Ultra Cavern instead, getting a +1 missile attack and +2 Carapace. Getting Glial Reconstitution, another Hellbat attack run by here, rather Hellion run by. Do they have the blue flame? I don't think they have the blue. Oh, they have the blue flame. Oh no, this is going to be a drone massacre. Blue flame attacks. Do not attack them. Just run. Nowhere to run to. Nowhere to run. Ouch. That is so many dead. 38 drones have been killed so far. Yes, all these Hellions are going to die, but holy smokes, that is a fair trade. It is 67 to 46 total supply. Goomba playing like a boss. Absolutely wrecking face. With tanks, with Thors, by all means. Thors. Vikings, 2 Hellions, Ghosts, Chitinous plating on the way. Our Ultra is going to be the answer here. It's just, there are ghosts. There are ghosts everywhere. With that steady targeting ability, we've seen them be very good against Ultras. The first ones are on the way. Is that +2/+2/+2/+2 vehicle and ship upgrades? Well, some of them are shared anyway. Trying to drop a Hellbat. Drop down here. There's a lot of units here, though. Look out. Boosting away, not dropping. Not dropping there. Maybe dropping up here would be a better idea. Trying to swing around, but there is this creep that gives Neuro vision. So, be careful with the army showing up and killing you. Yeah, he knows what's happening. He's going to back on out there, too. Vikings continuing to kill Overlords. How many Overlords have died? 7. 7 total. There's another one. What's going to die? Unless the Vikings walk right past it. Holy, are you guys not on attack move? There's another one you missed. Nope, saw that one. And coming back around for this one, too. Maybe just being efficient. Maybe that's what it is. So not supply blocking Neuro. He made about 190 supply of Overlords for this very purpose. Thors with +1 attack do 33 damage times 2. That's 66 damage per shot. Which, I mean, it hits really hard. Single Ultra. No single Ultra. Do not attack. Do not attack this. I know you want to. I know you're going to want to get in here and attack this, but tank shot? No, just outside that tank range. Just outside the tank range. Some more Vikings trying to kill things, getting shoot away by Hydras, and actually getting killed by Hydras. Fly. 5 faster. Not happening. Wow, that... Little sloppy there by Goomba. Tank splash. Here comes the Ultra. Gets one shot off and dies. Thor in here getting killed there too. A little bit overextended. This is a lot of queens. Picking up the wounded Thor, moving it to the back. Blinding Cloud being used by Neuro, which does stop the range of these units and drop it down to 1. But the tank fire, the Thor fire, Ghost being used to great effectiveness as well. Long distance mining on the SCVs. That is it. That's it for Neuro's army. It's 189 to 130 total supply. Army supply 8,000, 9,000 for Neuro, 4,000 for sorry, the other way around. Goomba with 9,000, 4,000 for Neuro. Again, single Ultra comes in, dies immediately. Hydra's getting absolutely destroyed here as well, burning alive. And that's it. Savage, says Neuro. Magnificent win. Neuro always so good-mannered, and there's the GG. Neuro calls the GG is defeated, and Goomba is victorious. That is one of the more aggressive, impressive wins I've ever seen from a Terran player. And yes, I know I've cast a lot of Polts, who seems to be a channel favorite, but man alive, Goomba kept up the pressure early on, ended up killing how many drones? 58. 58 drones killed in a 14-minute game. That's a lot of drones per minute. Expanded 2 did not... The way he was able to keep the pressure up while expanding behind it was just absolutely masterful. Like Neuro said, that was magnificent. He killed hatcheries. He ended up killing 2 of them, took down that greater spire, forced Neuro to go ultras, and then all 3 of those died too. It was just 22 queens were made. I'm not sure why Neuro made quite so many queens, but it didn't work out for him in the end. And that's it. So, holy shamoly. Well played by our Terran player. All right, so that's it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.